This is file number 231760. Bo Thomas Hike was placed on probation on a domestic violence and has frankly done a poor job of it. Mr. Hike went to school with my kids and with some of our probation staff. He has had several previous probation violation arraignments. He isn't here. Matthew Huff is assigned to his probation officer. At this point, Mr. Huff, you lost contact with Mr. Hike?
That's correct. He's not reported on probation since April of 2025.
All right, I'm gonna do a bench warrant. No bond. See judge. 48-hour hold. Mr. Huff came up late yesterday and we touched base on these probation violation cases, and he had a concern that Mr. Hike wouldn't show up today, that he never took this very seriously. He's not finished paying in 2 years and he hasn't done the domestic violence treatment class. So there's jail potentially in his future. Mr. Hike, if you hear this or somebody you know hears it, you need to get in here. You need to contact your probation agent. Otherwise, you're subject to arrest and you're just going to sit in jail until I see you. All right, I'm disappointed in that case all around. Which other one do you have, Matt?
I have a 10 o'clock hearing. So
All right,
I'll
you're
sit
good to
downstairs
go.
if that's okay and be back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Who has Natalie Welch? Let's call that one. Again, Daniel Frazine is the PO. He did stop in and touch base with me on this one, had some concerns about it. File number is 242320FY. Set for a probation violation arraignment this morning. She also has a warrant out for her arrest in a new case. Daniel, when did you have last contact with her?
It's been shortly after she boogied out of the treatment. 7/16 is the last one that I spoke to her. And I did tell her that she was supposed to turn herself back in jail because the options were treatment or jail. And she said she was going to look into a new treatment place. I said, that's not how this works. She was put on testing. She's told them that she's on vacation, so she's not able to test.
Yes, the shining stars of personal responsibility. Ghosting probation like it's an annoying ex, skipping domestic violence classes as if education were optional, and treating court orders like spam emails. And yet, somehow, the judge is still patiently explaining the painfully obvious, show up or enjoy the scenic 48-hour hold, with no bond and all the charm of a concrete mattress. Honestly, it's less harsh sentencing and more parent explaining to a stubborn teenager why sneaking out has consequences. At this point, the bench warrant isn't punishment. It's a rescue mission for common sense.
She's on vacation from testing, and she has an open warrant for her arrest on a charge of possession of cocaine. 251418FY. Bench warrant in this case. No bond. See judge. There's no need for a 48-hour hold because she already has an open warrant on another case. So Miss Welch, you need to turn yourself in at the jail. She also owes $1,020 in unpaid fines. She's not doing real well. Daniel, is that the only one?
No, I had Mr. Kuhn, and I believe he's just gonna plead not guilty and ask for an attorney today.
All right, let's do that, and then we'll take up Miss Kiefer's case. Ashton James Kuhn. Have a seat, sir. You'll be more comfortable. Mr. Kuhn, you were placed on probation on a charge of operating while impaired. File number here is 241568. You're Ashton James Kuhn?
Yes, sir.
All right, the probation violation petition here alleges that you were charged with operating while impaired, and essentially you got a new drinking driving case. One article is not to violate any criminal law of any unit of government. You failed to pay your fines and costs, failed to abstain from use of alcohol or drugs, failed to participate in treatment as directed. Do you have a lawyer in your new case?
Negative, no.
Who?
Negative, no.
TRPD is still I talked to the prosecutor this morning, and they're still reviewing the drunk driving case,
When was it? When was it?
back in June. I'm not sure why it's taking that long, but
So it was a three-years case?
that's my understanding, Your Honor.
Anyway, at this point, Mr. Kuhn, this is just an allegation that you have not successfully completed your probation. Some of it's pretty straightforward. You haven't paid, you haven't gone to treatment, but getting a new charge would violate your probation. There's no sense to have you on two probations, so we also have you on our sobriety court radar. I'm not sure what's going on. I didn't get a good read on you when I took your plea. What are you doing now? Are you working someplace?
The courtroom parade of overachievers in avoiding accountability. One on vacation from mandatory drug testing, because apparently probation works like PTO. Another with a cocaine possession warrant acting like turning herself in is optional. And now Mr. Sobriety Court Radar, who thought the best way to prove he's learned from a drunk driving conviction is to allegedly get another one. Meanwhile, the judge is juggling unpaid fines, skipped treatments, and creative excuses with the patience of a saint. Or maybe just someone who's seen this circus so many times, it's basically reruns. At this rate, the bench warrant is starting to look less like punishment and more like the court's version of a wellness check.
No, sir. Want to keep going?
Yeah, when did you last work someplace?
The last time I've worked, I resigned from a job in fielding, testing plants. I left and resigned. It's been a while. It's been on unemployment. I've been living on the streets for 10 months in my Suburban. It was a little rough.
Well, that's not good. The reason you don't have any money is you don't have a job. Have you applied for other jobs?
I go on Indeed and I'm trying to find the best job it's quite acquaintable for myself.
You need to take any job. You need to go to McDonald's. You need to work third shift at a plastics factory. You need to do something that will make you not live in your car.
Yeah, I'm okay now at the moment in time. I'm focused on more of my health.
Are you back at the Hutchinson Road address?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going to appoint an attorney. Set a PV hearing. Daniel, how'd you find out about the new case?
I received an email, and he came in and also told me pretty quick, within like, I think 4 or 5 days.
Oh, very good.
And the offense was on June 17th of this year, the new one.
All right, I don't know the date right now when the PV hearing is going to be, but I'm gonna send you out to the counter. They'll appoint a lawyer to assist you with this and we'll set a hearing. In the meantime, maybe we'll find out what's going on with the other charge. But that's the last thing you needed right now. When you say you resigned the other job, when was it? 2024, 2000?
It was like maybe a month ago.
Oh, so it was recently.
It was, yeah, right towards the summer.
All right, and where was that?
It's Bayer. Bayer.
That's a good job. The
Yes.
place up on the way to Richland?
Yes, the big facility.
Yeah, that's a real good
It
job.
was a real good job. I couldn't tolerate disrespect, in a respectful manner. I was being treated poorly when I'm pretty highly, valuable and worthy for that job, and I just couldn't.
All right, well, all right, now it's condition of your probation, you're not using the alcohol. You're still on probation.
Yes.
So if I give you a test right now, what would it show?
Clean?
How about marijuana?
Oh, gross. I'm clean.
All right, good. You, Dan, you need to see him?
Yeah, we spoke. He's gonna talk to me after this.
All right, you're good to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Go out to the counter and Dan will see you.
Thank you, Aaron.
All right, thanks.
Only in court can you hear someone explain they've been living in a Suburban for 10 months, turn down work because they're looking for the best job, and then casually admit they quit a well-paying position at Bayer because their high-value self couldn't tolerate disrespect, all while being unemployed, homeless, and on probation. The judge, somehow keeping a straight face, still tries to hand out free life coaching. Take any job, stop living in your car, maybe skip the marijuana if you want to stay out of trouble. It's like watching someone toss life preservers to a drowning man who insists he's focused on his health while refusing to grab the rope.